Hey, what's going on, YouTube? You're back here once again. We're going to be talking about small losses, how small losses will break your will. So recently I've been trying to not like necessarily experiment, but go over small victories. I was thinking about small victories and how eventually it'll snowball and it eventually becomes successful because it just becomes so big that you just can't fail because you've just been winning so much, right? Either whether it's in your mind, in your real life, whatever. Okay? But something that I don't think a lot of people talk about is how small losses will break your will. Small losses will break your will. Telling yourself you're going to do something and then not doing it eventually can turn into I didn't do it. And then eventually that turns into I am not that thing, or I am said negative thing. Okay? Give you an example. Recently I've been trying to be more social. And one of the biggest obstacles when it comes to being social is getting out of your own head. Concerned about what other people think about you. Does my breath smell good? You brush your teeth, you literally flossed, brush your teeth, tongue scraped, and mouthwash, oil pulled, all that stuff, and you're concerned whether or not your mouth stinks? It doesn't. Like, if it stinks, you got some problems, dog. You got some problems. But you might think that of yourself because you didn't, because you said you were going to be social in the past and you didn't. You said you were going to go talk to that girl and you didn't. You got too caught up. You let your anxiety pull you over, stop you in your tracks, and didn't try to overcome the obstacle. And so now you're sitting here thinking to yourself, I'm not social, I'm an introvert, when in reality, you never even tried to talk to people in your life before. You never tried. You haven't tried. Okay, that was one of my problems at Level Up. Like, it was so stupid. Like, when I think about it now, it's so stupid. But your emotions and your anxiety is very real. It's very real. It just doesn't have a reason to be there. It just is. And in those type of situations, you must overcome. You must conquer. Okay? Another example. Sometimes I'll put off my workouts or making a video. I'll say I make a video, and because I have some videos already scheduled out, I'll be like, okay, I can wait 2-3 weeks. Or a school assignment due, I'll be like, I can wait, the 4 days. I have work, I'm tired, whatever. And guess what I'm doing? I'm slacking off. And those little small losses will lead to my eventual destruction because I'm not getting to my goal. But it will feed into like the negative aspects of my mind. When I sit here and I say I'm concerned about what other people think about me, it's because like I'm just in my head. I don't care what people think about me. I behave in a way to a degree that doesn't warrant that doesn't care how people care about me. I care about the rewards that might come with how people see me. I like being liked because people who are liked get good things usually. Same with being respected. But I don't really care like that. I do care, just not as much as I think I do. I'm still working that out. Even recently, I was gonna ask this really, like, she looks like she's in gym influencer girl. She looks like gym girl influencer body, basically. And recently I've been thinking about counting my calories. I'm sure you guys seen posts about me counting my calories. So I'm whatever, right? But I was just gonna ask her, hey, do you count your calories? Because I've been asking a lot of guys who are in shape, and they're like, I don't even count my calories, dude. I just listen to my body. I'm just like, I eat chicken and rice and broccoli all the time. And I'm like, how do you do that? Why do you do that? That's just weird. But I felt so anxious because keep in mind, this girl's gorgeous. The most gorgeous girl I've ever seen in person in my life. No diddy. Okay? But eventually that turns into that turns into me getting in my head and being like, she doesn't want to talk to me today. She doesn't, she's probably really annoyed by me. Keep in mind, I've had a full-blown conversation with this girl. Okay. Like several. Like to on her like several. And I can't talk to her when I see her. It's weird. It's weird. Like I get anxious when it's there. Like I feel like I'm approaching a chick today. Like even though I already know. Homegirl got a boyfriend and everything. I still feel anxious because she's just really pretty to me. No diddy. And because of this revelation I got recently that I thought about, I now have a better understanding about why you do things especially when you don't want to do them. Because you are subconsciously this sounds really corny. You are subconsciously telling yourself that you can't do it, or you're not going to do it, or you're just not that thing. When you are, you just need to work at it. Literally, by you working at a certain character trait that you want to improve, you are becoming that thing. Okay? And as a man, you must become. We don't come out the womb looking pretty like the girls. Okay? We don't come out the room, making friends. Oh my gosh, you like this? Like the women. We're not. Okay? We come out physically strong and usually competitive. So you gotta lean into that, Anyway, if you get nothing else from this video and you skipped all the way to the end because you love me so much and you want to get my watch time up, whatever, okay? Just do the thing you said you're going to do. It's significantly better for you to do it, even if you half-ass it. Just go do it. All right, y'all. Workout compilation, leg day, let's go.